All right. Hey, hi. It's been a while. Um, yeah, robotics video stuff. So today we're gonna be taking a look at some matches. One match is one of the older matches I could find. This is from 7 months ago, August 29th. From the Duel in Dublin #1. This is one of the older videos from Tipping Point and one of the most watched videos from Tipping Point. Just wanted to take a look at this thing and compare it with a more recent tournament, the NorCal SIG finals. Um, this is gonna be one of probably the last robotics videos I might be doing for a while, so don't really expect more. But let's get right into this match. As this match is gonna be starting up here pretty quickly. There's only one finals match. Remember, this is back in the days where you would get 20 points for autos. The auto is much more important right here, as we see 2657. Let me just get these names committed into my mouth. 2657A and 58593A on the Red Alliance, and I'll call them 11101A and 11101B on the Blue Alliance. Pretty interesting robots. You'll notice that none of these robots can actually lift goals very high. They all have the kind of the tilters, the little forklift tilters, to pick up their goals, which is kind of strange because today you'll see very different things. We see a shopping cart here actually, as the Blue Alliance wins one goal in the autonomous. Red Alliance losing the auto by a fair margin, but possessing more goals. They're in a very good position here. If this was a modern game, they pretty much would have won here because they could just take those goals and forward. But remember, these robots aren't that efficient at picking up goals, so it's going to be a much slower, more chaotic game. And these goals are probably going to get dropped all over the place. Right there, as we see 11101B, I think, is a shopping cart, yoink that red goal. And they're going to they throw it pretty quickly. I'm surprised that forklift works that well for throwing goals in, as 2657, yeah, that's 2657A is able to steal a blue alliance goal from the blue side. And 11101A, you'll notice their ring mech's actually really good for this early on. We found a lot of teams have a lot of trouble making ring mechs, but 11101A getting the ring mech this early on in the season, already filling up one of their goals. Kind of, they don't know what to do because they're already full of their goals and they can't really go to the other side. They try to just kind of hang around there, but nothing happening, as 11101B over in the corner having a little bit of trouble trying to get that steal off. And can they get the goals? They're being blocked very nicely with 58593A, and 11101A does a dastardly amount of thievery, stealing two neutral goals to their side, completely swinging the goal advantage to their end. Right now, Blue Alliance way up in points, as Red Alliance only has 40 points. 58593A. I can't even read the numbers from here. Trying to make that up, but they can't grab that big goal. Blue team still just way up in goals. 11101A gonna try to get some more rings to take it home. They're currently way up. We're not seeing anyone put goals on platforms. I don't think anyone can do that without parking. At the last 30 seconds, well in, it's very dangerous right now to get near the platforms. Rings being put on that blue goal. Red side having a lot of trouble getting on the platform. A ton of trouble. And the Red Alliance is able to steal that goal. The shopping cart's out of position, and they get back and they score the goal. 11101A touching the rings. I don't think they actually counted this because they're touching these rings, so none of them should count. But I don't think they counted that at this point, as that game ends 60-139. A pretty dominant showing from the Blue Alliance. That was pretty exciting. A lot of yelling going on there. One of the earlier tournaments. Pretty interesting to see. A lot of different types of robots. We see a lot of tilters and very low methods for picking up goals. A lot of forklifts. If you go back, let me play that again. You can see most of these teams are using forklifts in one way or another. I think everyone is using a forklift in one way or another. We are seeing that on the 11101A team with the rings, they have that little plunger they load the rings onto, so they can pick up rings from the front and from the back very nicely. And I'm pretty sure they can also put that on the higher goals too if they haven't possessed. Although it's hard to spin those without a spinner. But a pretty exciting game for how old it was. Let's move on to the newer game now. All right, change of plans. We're actually doing Wisconsin because 4082B. I like those guys a little bit sometimes. Yeah, 4082B, 38141B against 536C and 8481X. Let me use just saying those names. Let's just get into this match. This is a newer match. I don't know how long ago this was. I don't want to check it now. Auto starts up. We're seeing the new wave auto, these speedy autos, the 6-motor drive. Very different from the last match where I think only one neutral that she brought to the side. We see a little challenge there on that middle goal. Won by the Red Alliance. No rings, actually. I think there was more rings in the game from 7 months ago. That's pretty wild. I guess that standoff ring mech is just built different. As 4082B is able to get their 2 goals, their alliance, Pybotics, get their 2 goals, and the Blue Alliance is going to have to do something here to win, or just hope on a big mistake coming out 4082B and 38141B. Blue Alliance going to go for ring, going to play a pretty passive game here while they're down. We see the rings these days getting completely taken out of the field. So either match loads are being introduced, or you'll just see people just have ring advantages just because they get all the rings on the arena. As what is that? That's 8481X filling up their goal. 536C having a little bit of trouble doing that. They're not getting their goal filled up yet. Only like 1 or 2 rings on there. 4082B parking in their corner, just gonna wait as Pybotics go around. They're gonna be a little bit aggressive, gonna try to put some pressure on their opponent. A license plate flying off of 8481X, still having trouble filling up their goal. I don't know what's going on here for them, but they've match loaded. There we go. That's gonna get their goal almost filled up now. Nice staggering on those rings. I don't know if they're going to get 10, but they can probably get 9 with this. As last 30 seconds nearing, time is ticking down. 4082B gets a quick park off. They're going to go for a single robot park. As the Blue Alliance is getting ready for a double park. Going to do what they can to win this game. 20 seconds left. This is plenty of time. We've seen this level for teams to get double parks, but 8481X getting kind of caught with the bottom of their robot down there, while the Red Alliance putting all their goals on the platform. If they get all their goals on the platform, they've secured this game for themselves. Double park coming out of the blue team, but Red Alliance gets all their goals, anticipating that, and able to outscore that Blue Alliance. All this game is being scored up. We can skip forward actually a little bit, see what the score ended up being. Great gameplay coming out of both teams. We see this is just the optimized game. You know, in the modern game, it's just win the auto and then don't mess up your park. All the robots very similar. Let's see what this game. Oh, there we go. 253 to 227. Those low mid 200s for scores. That was actually game 1 of the finals. Let's see the next game. All right, here in the next game. Let's not dilly dally. There we go. Start up that game. Okay. Red Alliance, same team. First seed versus the 3rd seed. This match is going to be starting up. This time the auto being positioned for the Red Alliance, going for the 2 outside goals. Now 4082B challenging 536C, and disaster strikes on the blue side as 8481X beans it, drops that tall neutral in the center, and that's actually going to be dragged over to 4082B with the Giga Brain auto, getting both of those neutral goals somehow. As 530C gets pulled across the line, they're in a great position right now to take this game back and grab a goal on that side. And we see a very quick race from there, from 8481X onto the other side, grabbing that big goal, making up their mistake. 536C loses the challenge for that neutral goal, but they're going to try to make it up, get the alliance goal, but they can't grab it. They misgrab it, and 4082B gains possession. That was a really important moment right there. As Pybotics fighting for that alliance goal right there, denying it for 8481X. Just kind of hoarding it there in the corner. 4082B already filled up their goal. And that's it. There we go. Modern VEX robotics. There you have it. Now there's just going to be a minute. People running around. You know, I go make a sandwich. I go fall asleep. I don't know. This is the finals, everyone. I honestly think that the old games were just better. And early season games are the best. If I do make more robotics videos, expect it to just only be early season games. While Worlds is happening, I'll just be doing early season games for sure. As both teams just filling up on rings, going crazy. Blue team, they don't really have a way to claw back into this game, other than stealing a goal. And that's gonna be so hard off of these teams on the Red Alliance. But they do get a clamp, but it's like that back clamp is so powerful. As 4082B. Quick park in the last 30 seconds. Blue Alliance going to go for their double park, but as long as Red Team just gets both of the goals here on the platform, which they seemed to be really confident doing last game, they should just have this game. And can they get that last goal? They get it on the platform. That's a win for Red Team. They're done. Modern VEX robotics, everyone. We already knew it past the first minute. I bet you I can predict 30% of games from the first minute. As the Blue Alliance doesn't even get the double park off, they mess up. GG's. Still, you know, it's like the games might be boring, but they're still incredibly high level. I mean, It's only the really high level games that are predictable like this, where every team is just expected to be able to fill up all their goals and always get the parks off and always do everything. It's kind of ridiculous how consistently I can just 4082B and 38141B has both of the goals, both two goals each after the first minute. Yeah, they're gonna win. I can just predict that and it'll always be right. This is gonna get scored up. Let's skip forward. We're watching the video on demand. Oh, we can look at the score. What? Oh yeah, they didn't bounce. I forgot. 249 to 60. Still a pretty close game in terms of actual goals, but the balance didn't go off, so that's gonna be a win for the red team, and they're going to win the tournament. What tournament was that again? That was the Wisconsin signature, I think. No, it was just a showdown. It wasn't a signature. Sorry, signatures have the funny lighting. That was just the Northeast Wisconsin Fiercely Showdown. Yeah, yeah. That's the new game. It's pretty big differences between those two games. Mostly, we saw the robot designs. Like the first game was very early on, so the robots could just do less, and so the game was a completely different game. It was just more about goal possession without proper clamp. So it was a lot more scrappy, a lot more bumping, physical. This game is a lot more about just outspeeding your opponent. Once you get the clamp, you just win. And so we saw once they get the goals, they can just kind of go around and fill up their alliance goals and then just get the park off. And if you get the park off and you're up on goals, you win, right? Yeah, pretty cool. VEX Robotics, everybody. All right. See you again. Just joking. April Fools. This is being recorded. April Fools and all that. April Fools. I'm actually never gonna make another robotics video again.